Relationships. Some people are in them, some can't go without them, and some can't seem to make them work. They can be wonderful or stressful to be in. They can last for years without a hitch, or they can fizzle out in short time. There are many shapes and sizes, but more often than not, every relationship has its rough edges. When relationships don't work out, we often tend to ask ourselves, why? I may not have all the answers, but I aim to put you in the right direction towards a healthy, stable relationship. So if you are struggling in a current relationship or looking to form one, listen up. First things first, you must understand yourself. Knowing who you are and what you are looking for is an essential foundation on forming relationships. There are no wrong answers here, but you need to be bluntly honest with yourself about the following questions. 1. What does being in a relationship mean to you, and why do you want to be in one? Are you looking for a closer friendship? Are you looking for a long-term significant other, or are you simply looking for a good time? 2. Sex. What are your opinions about it? Are you a free spirit, or require marriage beforehand? Also, how close do you have to be to someone before you act? 3. What are your goals and your dreams? What do you want out of life? 4. What type of person are you looking for, and what kind of qualities are important to you? 5. Where do you draw the line? What are the deal breakers? The things you cannot accept in a relationship. 6. What are your good and bad qualities? Do you feel like you need to work on anything, or are you happy with the way you are? 7. What are some key aspects of your life, such as political views, religion, or anything very important to you? Take a moment to ponder over these questions. So to go over the list, what do you want out of your current or next relationship? Many people look for others to share their love and affection with. Sometimes they just want a companion. Other times, relationships can be strictly a physical thing, or with others, purely emotional. Which brings up the topic of sex. What is sex to you? Is it something you expect out of a relationship, or is it something you plan on waiting to do with the perfect match? Not every person is the same, but matching people with different opinions on these two subjects does not make the healthiest relationships. Is it impossible? No, but it can make your dating life more difficult. Moving on, what do you want out of life? What kind of lifestyles are you choosing? Is forming a relationship going to interrupt it? Can the life you're wanting to make coexist with your potential mate's life's goals? Trying to have a relationship with conflicting dreams can be difficult to do. Never sell yourself short in order to be with someone, but also respect their aspirations as well. You both have a story to make in this life, so support each other's goals and dreams. Now, what kind of person are you looking for? Someone kind and caring? Someone intelligent, athletic, pretty? Someone that is similar to you? Or maybe in your case, opposites attract. Regardless, knowing who and what you are looking for can help you better understand yourself and find that certain someone. But no, nobody is perfect and we all have our baggage, so understanding what you cannot accept is also just as important as knowing what you want. So, what habits would you not be able to put up with? If they had a bad history, would you be able to accept it? What if they had a short temper? Do they listen well? Think of all the people in the world you just can't stand and make a note of what exactly you do not like about them. As I said, no one is perfect, and chances are, while dating, you may run into someone with one or more of these negative qualities. Knowing what you can and cannot handle is important on forming a healthy relationship with someone. Let's say on the very off chance that they are perfect. But are you perfect for them? This is a two-way street. All these questions I'm asking you about your potential mate, I would hope that they are asking the same about you. If either of you find issues with each other, talk about it. See if you can both work it out. If you find yourselves having a better understanding of each other, your relationship will thrive. Now remember, first seek to understand, then seek to be understood. To do this, the next point I want to emphasize on is communication. Communication is something I will harp on quite a lot. Many times, arguments and misunderstandings can be solved with open and honest communication. However, what tends to happen is that the two party members have a falling out, they cease to speak to each other for some time and eventually either work things out or break up. This outcome and process is different for everyone. Yet, with simple communication, problems that arise in the middle of the relationship can be talked about, hopefully to be resolved, or at the worst case, a mature, mutual, healthy breakup can take place. Not only does communicating help with relationships, it helps with your everyday life with family, friends, and work. If something is wrong, how is anyone supposed to know unless you tell them? What will harboring negative emotions come to besides pointless stress? Communication doesn't always give the answers you like, but it does give you the opportunity to say your piece and move on if a negative outcome is unavoidable. An important thing on communication is that it takes two people to communicate. You can be open as a book and happy to discuss anything, but if someone you care about refuses to work things out or talk about it, then no real progress can be made. This is why I personally seek friends and relationships with people who communicate well and listen. It cuts down on the drama by tenfold, and in the event there is static between the two of us, it can be discussed and worked on, not just another breakup story. If you take anything away from this video, I hope that it is this. With all relationships, understanding is the foundation, communication is the key. To have a healthier relationship, you need to start with understanding yourself. Then, you can start listening and communicating with others to get a better understanding about them. Have you had any good or bad relationships lately? Let me know. Also, if you have a life topic you would like me to discuss, or if you feel I missed something important on making relationships, feel free to comment below. Thanks for listening.